In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use a projection tool. So we have the Alaska, the state boundary, Alaska counties, and Alaska cities. These three layers are the one that we are going to reproject from geographic coordinate system to projected coordinate system. So we'll go to View, Geoprocessing tab, and within the toolbox, we will go to the Data Management Tools and Projection and Transformation, and you have the project, okay. There's also this batch project option. We are going to use that too later, but first the project tool. In here, I'm going to choose Alaska, which is the state boundary, and the output data set, I'll keep the default name Alaska project. In the output coordinate system, I'm going to choose a new coordinate system. So I'll go to projected coordinate system, I'll go to state system, and in here I'm going to use the entity 83 Alaska Albers and click OK and click Run. I'm not going to click Run right now because I want to show you the batch project, because we do have three layers and we're going to use the same projection. So ideally, to save time, it's good to use the batch project. So the batch project here tool, in here you are going to list all the layers that you're going to project. So make sure you choose correctly. So Alaska, Alaska counties, and Alaska cities. And the workspace is basically the lab2.gdb, where you're going to save the output name, and the default name will be automatically _project after each of the input name. The output coordinate system, I'm going to use the projected coordinate system, state system, the same one that I chose last time, entity 83 Alaska Albers in meters. Click OK, and I'm going to run. Okay, so now you see that instead of dash project that I initially guessed, it's going to be called _1 _1 _1, which is not really convenient. So what I'm going to do, and also you notice that it's not added in the contents pane, rather my catalog window was open, it was automatically added in the .gdb. Sometimes I know there is a lag of this GDB getting refreshed. So if you do not see it right away, click on the GDB and click refresh. And the cool thing is that you can actually rename it like a file. So click and rename in Alaska here _1, make it project. To rename, you must right click, rename, change the name, and hit enter to actually change it. And do the same for the rest. Now, here's the thing. When you have to make a map, do not add them back in this map, because, and I'll show you why. So let's add a new map tab here. So go to Insert tab, go New Map, and in here you will see Map 1, and in the list of the maps on the top here, you see Map 1 is listed. And I'm just going to rename it so that I know which one is what map, and I'm going to rename it Map AK so that I know where my projected maps are. And in this map, I'm going to add, so I can just drag and drop just the projected data set, okay, not the unprojected. Now, do you see the difference how the projected layer looks versus if I let's say zoom into this layer? So this is how kind of stretched out the unprojected or the layer with geographic coordinate system looks, and this is how the layer in projected coordinate system looks. Now, here's the thing. If you do not create this map tab, and if you add the same projected data set in this map tab, you see it looks like the unprojected data set. That means if you create a map layout and turn this in, then nobody will understand whether you have actually projected the data set or not, and you will be marked off for having or using unprojected data set, right? So make sure that when you project your data set, create a new map tab and add the projected layer in a different. And there is a reason why this happens, is because you have the unprojected layers, so the topographic map or whatever the layers are, the view, it's kind of set to the first layer or the original layer that it is added. You can always change that in here, but I don't recommend doing that, because if you change that, then you're kind of not sure whether your original data is projected or not, and it looks fine, but when you're trying to do any measurement, then things will be off. So it's okay to have, you know, the unprojected data view as unprojected, so it's good for you to identify that, hey, I'm not going to use this tab for my further calculation. I'm going to stick to this tab for my map making and calculations.